Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to week 6 of the Indie Chronicles. This is a week-by-week documentary of the behind-the-scenes life of an independent artist until we see what the majority call success. So, it's good to be here rocking with y'all. Professor Biz in the building, straight up chilling, barbecue grilling as usual, ain't nothing different. So, we're going to get right into it, y'all. Let's see. First of all, really enjoy my home. Beautiful South Florida, but it's a nice morning out here, you know what I'm saying? But we'll do this. So getting into it, we starting out with, there was an event, a white and denim spoken word event at the Font. That's dope. I say, as an only child, probably some of the closest people to you growing up, aside from your brothers and sisters, is your cousins. So what I say is my local church body, who I fellowship with consistently, those are my brothers and sisters. But the Font, that's my cousins. So I was over at my cousin's house, chilling, and this spoken word event was so dope. There was a lot of quality there. I really, really, really enjoyed that night. That's the kind of nights that makes you want to start writing again. If you haven't been a spoken word artist, or if you haven't been as a hip hop artist, and it was dope. Definitely shout out to Victor Cornelius and Denia. You know what I'm saying? The homies. They actually got a track that is dropping today. It's called Faith, and it's featuring Eshawn Burgundy. So I'm like, yo, when they did it, they performed it that night, and it was definitely fuego. So I'm gonna need y'all to go check that out. You know what I'm saying? Go follow them on their pages on Instagram. So it's I am Denia, I am DC Strange. You know what I'm saying? They doing a real grind. They keeping it extra litty in the city. All right, so that was that. Starting out the week, it was dope. Let's see. I was been going over, I shared the verse with DT. Remember I told you guys I finished up the verse for the track that he's featuring me on, and I did the verse for him. And it's cool when, because I don't know if you guys know, like as you're writing stuff, sometimes when you're writing, you're not sure how it comes out because the creative process, you can pretty much do whatever you like with it. But he was extra feeling it. He was bobbing his head, so hard the man almost fell out the chair. So I'm excited for y'all to to hear it when it starts. I personally, like I said, I like the hook on the track. I think it's gonna be super dope. So that's that. Speaking of features, I'm featured on one artist project that's gonna be coming out. I have no idea when it's gonna be coming out, so please don't ask me. All I know is it's later, and he's in the recording process right now. He's getting all his tracks ready. But the artist actually went through a little bit of trouble, and I was able to pray for him, which is, for me, that's a real privilege, because it's something that God tells me to do. He tells me to love on my brothers and sisters. He tells me to, give up selfishness. And one thing that I see sometimes is that we can really hinder ourselves. Really, just we're praying for ourselves all the time, and it's not that it's a bad thing, but definitely, life is definitely built and based around relationships, if you didn't know that. So it was really a privilege to be able to pray for this person. And actually, they got their breakthrough in a couple of hours, and it was like, yes. So, you know what I'm saying? That was pretty dope. Say, next thing out is, okay, DT and I, both of us, we both have singles out right now. His is actually a remix of SZA. It's called Broken Clocks, you know what I'm saying? Just a little teaser until his first official single drops. And then 21 and Up featuring my man Pablo Jose. I've gotten some good feedback on this track. Like same day, next day, people were texting. They were like, yo, you killed it. It was like, yo, that's dope. So You know, just really excited that people are enjoying the music, because I'm not just making it for me, and that's real. You know, I want other people to enjoy the music, want other people, you know, bang it in your cars, stuff like that. And definitely just relate to what we're talking about. So if you've heard 21 and Up, go ahead, drop a comment, or you know, hit me on the gram. I'm saying, let me know how you was feeling about it. All right, and the last thing, you know, just consistently saying that I'm checking for independent artists' YouTube pages, and just learning from other people how to consistently develop a lot of sound. Like, sound recording is a lot in terms of your delivery on the mic and stuff like that. Personally, I think in terms of rhymes and stuff, rhymes, flow, cadence, all of those things, I think I've got at least a good enough handle to where I don't need to focus on that right now. But I say my focus is probably on the recording and delivery process, because I think actually it was, shout out to Threat, what he said earlier in this week, actually. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead a little bit. But what he said this week was, like, in terms of like a feature artist, like, don't sound like you're reading off a piece of paper. I know I don't sound like that, but indefinitely we could all get better, you know? So hey, thank you guys so much for liking. Thank you for following if you have already on the gram, Facebook, Twitter, so on and so forth. Share this, like this, you know what I'm saying? Comment on this, and tag an independent artist, you know? So let's keep growing together. Peace, hair grease, love y'all, and I'll check you out on the next time. This has been week 6 of the Indie Chronicles. Yeah.